What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. Welcome to the Truth Hurst Show. I think this episode like 32, 33 or something like that. I'm going to make sure I put the right number in the description. Like I say, in this show right here, we talk about the drill culture. We talk about things that's trending around in the hip-hop culture. We talk about life in general, about being a good human. I'm going to give you a grace period, though, about a good 15 seconds to walk about the room because your chest got to be strong for this conversation. If you ain't strong enough, you might want to walk the fuck out. If you've been following me for a while, this is the moment where you should hit the like button, turn me up, smash the like button if you can, subscribe, tell a friend about me, and follow me on Instagram at Truth Teller TV because I post a lot of shit on my Instagram that I don't post here. So follow me on Instagram at Truth Teller TV. Let's get to it. I want to tell people this. You got to be the best person you can be. Stop being angry all the motherfucking time. Whatever happened in the past, it happened. It's time to move the fuck on. You understand that? My soul won't allow me to be angry and bitter. I tell people that shit all the time. My soul won't allow me to be angry and bitter at nobody in the past. We good. Just stay over there. You know? Listen to me. My soul won't allow me to be angry and bitter. You understand that? We all good. Everything patched up. Just stay your ass over there. And come over here. Stay your ass over there. You understand that? Just because I forgive you don't mean we got to be in the same area. We got to be the best of friends. I changed my life. I'm on a whole different, outlook of things. So sometimes you got to leave shit in the past. Sometimes you outgrow shit. You understand that? And you're outgrowing shit because look where you at. You're looking around. You don't see people you used to hang with. You in different places. You seeing more. You getting the fuck out your city. You're traveling. God will put you in places where people don't believe you belong. But you got to work hard for that. You work hard enough, God will put you in a place where a lot of people don't believe you belong. They get to looking at you like, how the fuck you get here? That was that hard work. So I tell people that. Lil Durk back on Instagram, okay? Lil Durk is back on IG. That's dope. He been gone for a little while. A lot of people said, damn, India must have put him in the headlock or something, There been rumors about cheating. And when there is rumors about cheating, you got to leave that social media shit alone. Durk then went dry for a little while. All kind of shit happening. People beefing, wars, street shit, accusing him of snitching, all kind of shit. Durk stayed the fuck away from the internet. I ain't gonna lie, I do find it crazy that it's rumors about telling on the dead. Then all of a sudden, Durk back on Instagram, The rap been missing Durk, though, We ain't had that Durk energy in a while, He back. I'm going to tell you this here, though. Look for Durk to be a changed man. I think he going to have a different energy. I think this guy's huge. He had a long time to sit back and watch everything. Watch for Durk to come back with a way different energy, a cleaner energy. Remember, he was saying he not chasing the dead no more, And if it's true about the cheating rumors, he almost lost his family, Sometimes you don't know what you got until you don't got it no more. Going through them kind of traumas with thinking you will lose your family, that shit grow you up, Look for Durk to be a different type of man, in my opinion. Now, do that mean he finna be hugging the ops and be all friendly with the enemies? I don't think that. I'm not saying that. I just think Durk is in a whole different position, He rich. Why in the fuck are you acting angry for? I tell these niggas this shit in the street every day because I see a lot of young people out here, man. It's niggas out here that wake up in the morning with the intentions of hurting somebody, I know a guy who used to wake up in the morning and he used to ride to high schools to try to find ops and shit. He trying to hurt a motherfucker at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, what kind of mental shit is that, That ain't a leader. That ain't a boss. Just because people scared of you don't make you a king. I tell people that shit. Just because people scared of you don't make you a king. Just because you done slapped everybody up don't make you a king. You can put a crown on a clown. You understand that? Remember that. What makes you a king is looking out for your people, taking care of your family, leading them in the right direction. That make you king. Not because you big as hell and you slapping a motherfucker up. That don't make you a king. That make you a motherfucker who gonna get their ass blicked down when you run into the right motherfucker eventually. I tell people that shit, man. Get your mind right. Money. That's the thing that irritates me, money. Everybody always talking about this money shit. Money that, money that. Money not everything. When you laying in that bed, doctor tell you got 10 hours to live, you don't give a fuck about no money. You don't give a fuck about $1,000. You don't give a fuck about a Gucci sweater. You gonna care about your family. You're going to be having conversations with God, making sure he lets you in his gates. You're going to be wanting to see your kids, give your grandbabies a hug. You ain't going to give a fuck about money, man. It's way more things, way more important in this world than money. Niggas be using that money shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. A real woman don't give a fuck about money. I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, she know money, it makes her life easier. It get her the things she want. But a real woman don't give a fuck about money, man. I tell people this. When a woman work hard, when a woman grind hard, when a woman got goals, she don't give a fuck about a man with no money. A man with money is a bonus, but she don't look at that man with money as a ladder to her success. She don't look at that man with money as an upgrade in her life, She look at that man like, shit, we blend in together, we can make it work. Real women don't give a fuck about all that money shit. Man, come on, man. And don't get me wrong, she don't want no broke ass nigga either, but money ain't the thing, man. I tell people that shit, man. It's about the love. It's about the caring. It's about the things that you gonna do that another motherfucker won't do. Money only impress lazy women. I tell people that shit all the time. Be smart in this shit, man. Duke. He been going viral lately. He even posted something on Instagram that kind of insinuate that somebody telling, somebody snitching. He even said something like, is it a such thing as fake paperwork? And why is your name attached to it? People want to know, who the fuck is he talking about? With all the rumors about Lil Durk, nah, we don't think he talking about Lil Durk. They say paperwork. We ain't seen no paperwork. He ain't talking about Durk. A lot of people thought Big P. A lot of people thought he talking about shit going on in the O Block. Some people say the O Block 5. I don't want to put no rumors to that. I don't know who he talking about. Hell, it could be somebody that we don't know. Somebody he got love for and he just found out via some messy shit. Who knows? But that's trending. The world is watching everything O Block posts, But Duke posted up something that insinuates somebody telling. You know what I'm saying? Somebody telling. We don't know who it is, but somebody telling. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that. Glorilla is going viral for this conversation about relationships should be 50-50. Y'all should split the bills 50-50. Some people say, hey, listen, hell no, we're doing 50-50. The man take care of the woman. And some people say, man, the fuck you mean? I'm taking care of the kids. Should he working? That's 50-50. I get it, but me personally, I'm a big fan of the 50-50 thing. And I'm a big fan of taking care of my woman. Me personally, I think you should take care of your woman. You got the bag, you take care of your woman. Your woman gonna help too, though. She ain't finna just be sitting there just accepting that motherfucking thing. She gonna help. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way. If you got the bag, you gonna take care of your woman. If a man got the bag, if he got a big bag, he ain't finna let his woman just break her back working 17 hours a day and all this kind of shit. That's just being honest. But if he not in that position where he bringing home that big ass bag, you need to help. Yeah, you need to help. And if you can't help, then you need to help out on cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. Now, dad can't look at it, or the man can't look at it as, that's just your job. He need to bring his ass home from work, too, and take care of the kids and clean and shit like that, too. But the 50-50 is the best way. But if you can't be 50-50, you got to help your man. You can't just be sitting back watching daytime TV, you know what I'm saying, eating popcorn and watching your man struggle, watching your man put in 20-hour days and shit, working 7 days a week, not taking time to chill with his kids, not taking time to watch TV, time for himself, and you just sitting back chilling and shit. No, you can't do that. You got to help your man. Don't watch your man struggle. But like I say, the 50-50 shit, I think that's like, everyday people who ain't made the real big bag yet. You understand that? Then y'all need to be 50-50. Y'all need to find a way that works for y'all. So if it's 50-50, cool. If it ain't 50-50, cool. But if it's just a point where one person doing all the work and it's one person just watching that person struggle, that ain't where it's at. You understand what I'm telling you? That ain't where it's at. And you gotta be safe out here too, because I notice it's real dangerous. A lot of shootings. Chicago done been turned up this year. In the last month, there done been a lot of shootings. This year, it's been a lot of young people being shot and killed. A lot of young people under 17 that been shot in this city, man, big time. I want to tell y'all something though, and this is very, very important that people need to understand this. It's dangerous out there. If you live in the wrong life, you should be having your ass at parties, big time restaurants, even downtown. Downtown is like one big ass house party. People from out the whole city come to these places. It's just like a house party. You ain't gonna know who here. It's different in your hood when you go to the restaurant. You all know who live in your neighborhood. You know who stay around the corner, who stay on that block. When you come downtown, it's the whole city coming down here. You might run into a motherfucker you ain't want to run into. You understand what I'm saying? And them Pooh Shiesty masks. People know who the fuck you is. Look, trying to cover your face. Look, people can see through them Pooh Shiesty masks. Look, a Pooh Shiesty mask do not block your face. People can tell who the fuck you is through a Pooh Shiesty. It might help a little bit. I recall talking to Tuka Brother. I seen Tuka Brother downtown in Chicago, okay? You feel me? With a Pooh Shiesty mask on. I recognized him. Damn, what up, bro? He walked up to me. I started rolling my camera and I asked him a few questions. Even about a Shiesty mask. Do those things keep you protected? Can people tell who you is? Because we did a whole interview. He had a Pooh Shiesty mask on. And people know who he was. I asked Tuka Brother about this. This is what he told me. See, I got the legendary Gambling Peasy with me today. Y'all know him as Tuka Brother. He gave me an opportunity to speak with him. I bumped into him. You know, it be all kind of shit going on. So I had lucky enough to bump into him. But while I got the video in, there's a couple of things I wanted to ask him. Is it true you're going to be on No Jumper?
No.
We heard you was going to be on No Jumper. We seen you posting there. We seen the screenshots and shit about it.
I ain't fucking with Adam, man. His people's not talking right. He ain't talking right. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I told motherfuckers, it's not even about the money or for them grades, you know what I'm saying? It's something totally different. You know what I'm saying?
But he did reach out to you and shit like that. Any more other platforms that you reached out to?
Yeah, a few people reached out to do a little few interviews and shit, but I ain't gonna lie to you. So for me, it's all about motherfucking energy. You feel me? I don't give no fuck what your platform is. We it's about your energy. You see, I fuck with you 100 because your energy.
I appreciate it.
Other motherfuckers, see, I can't rock with it because they energy. If it's iffy to me, cut out.
$1 million question. The last two things I want to ask. $1 million questions. I seen this in the comment section. Did she get recognized through the man?
Yeah, for most of my family and me, they knew instantly. I got calls like right after that, like man, we
Some
know.
mom called and auntie and all that.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying. My mama, she was fucking with the interview. She was like, yeah, she's like, I like how you did your interview. I like how you carried yourself in the interview. She liked your questions and shit. I was like, all right, cool. Like, cause I told her, like, man, I'm representing you as well in these interviews, and I don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Nothing crazy.
Most definitely. Last thing I want to ask, and I think this is very important, because it's the last thing I'm going to ask. I said I wasn't going to ask nothing like this, but I'm finna sneak it in. With the news about Quando, Rondo, and shit like that happening, are you making sure you move around safe? People recognizing people. You sure you moving around safe out here?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's crazy. That Quando Rondo situation, man. I hope his homie them pull through. Gee, that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. But I definitely still move the same. I ain't gonna lie. I still move the same. But now as a lady, you know what I'm saying, my head move up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been recognized from a few motherfuckers since the interview. You feel me? Motherfuckers been in my inbox, shit like that.
Shouldn't get named.
Motherfuckers recognize me. You know what I'm saying? They be like, Peasy, hey, hold on, wait. Who is you? What's going on? How you know me? You feel me? How you know me?
I appreciate that, bro. I'm a baby. As you can see, the Shiesty mask don't hide your face. You know, people know who you are. You can see through them Shiesty masks. So if you know you out here living the wrong way and doing dirty, keep your ass in the house. Move away. You been living in this city for a long time. You done shot at 20 niggas. If niggas done shot at you, you done hit licks, kicked down doors. You got to get the fuck out this city. How you going to escape your past if you still in the same city? Understand that. Last thing I want to talk about, and this is a very important topic because it's been trending around the world. Brittney Griner. She's been released from a Russian prison. I'm happy about that. I'm glad Brittney Griner home. That young lady should have been home, you know. The fact that Russia used this as a way to negotiate some bullshit kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't understand why they even let Russia play them type of games. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing I can tell you, though, that I noticed about this whole Brittney Griner thing, you know, if it wasn't for the WNBA not being able to pay them people, pay them women players that much money, she shouldn't even be in Russia playing for a Russian basketball team. NBA, we got to be better than that. Y'all making quadrillions of billions, of trillions of dollars. Put some money in that league for them women, you know. Raise the rims down a little bit. The rims are too big. Raise the rims down a little bit where they can start dunking powerful and shit and watch the game revolutionize. It's been time for y'all to do that. Let's be honest. I understand the game ain't taught that way, but once you raise the rims down where the girls can dunk, it make the game more exciting. And they'll be able to make more money. It's a damn shame that this girl is a big time star like that had to go to Russia just to make more money because the WNBA contract wasn't enough. That's one of the first things. She was traded for a big time criminal, Victor Bout. He's a gun dealer, He responsible for a lot of deaths, they say. A lot of people done died and been in horrific, tragedies because of him. They traded a basketball player for one of the most wanted, sought after guys that they caught. I'm not going to lie, the trade does sound a little uneven, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, we glad Brittany home, We got to think positive. All that negative energy, we can talk about that shit 3 days later. The lady just came home today. Let's put positive energy. Let's celebrate her coming home. But since people want to talk about that, we are going to talk about it. I do think, this trade was lopsided. I think Russia won in this. We got a basketball player. They got a war criminal. I can't believe that we didn't ask for more. Yeah, okay, we'll give you this dude. We'll give you Victor. We'll give him to you. But you're going to have to give us Brittany and some of these other people. It's Army guys that's been captured that's in those prisons. It's Marines, Navy agents, Americans, people who locked up unjustly, who didn't commit no crimes, that's locked up in Russia and won't be able to come home. Y'all put all this on the line for just, huh? Now I get it. It feel a little weird. But I'm glad she came home. You got to understand that, man. They was playing with her. They had no business getting 9 years for a pen. They got some vape oil in this shit, some weed oil in it. Yeah, she did a wrong crime, but 9 years, they was playing with her life. It was a lot of pressure on Biden to bring her home, So I can understand why he did this deal. It was a lot of pressure on him to bring this young lady home. People wanted her home. Then Trump running for re-election. So it's a lot of shit that played parts in this. I'm not going to lie. I would have thought that he would have got, Brittney Griner, a few Marines who was captured. The guy Paul they all talk about who's been in their camp in Russia for a long time, been wanting to come home. He ain't commit no crimes and they got him locked up. I would have thought that they would have got 5 or 6 people that's important to come home with Brittany for this guy. They gave them a big time criminal for a lady who scored 17 points in a basketball game. I do think that's lopsided. And I think Trump would have pushed harder for more than this, in my opinion. And I ain't a big Trump supporter, but I think Trump, this situation made for Trump. Hard-nosed, tough guy type of shit. But I'm glad she home. What more could they could have done? Of course, the fame brought her home. If she wasn't famous like that, she'd probably still be in that Russian prison, So at the end of the day, you got to take the good with the bad, Joe Biden had a lot of pressure on him to bring that young lady home. So he did what the fuck he had to do. It's going to be good if he didn't bring her home, and it's going to be bad if he brought her home. You're not going to win to lose and lose to win. It's too much like right. So you got to understand that. Me personally, I'm happy that young lady's home. She's an African American. Black Lives Matter, okay? Now for every motherfucker who mad about that, remember, it been trades and swaps going on. Y'all been trading and swapping people for people and shit. So don't be mad because it was one of our own that came home. Brittney Griner deserved to come home. Ain't no telling what she went through in there. I'm pretty sure she's going to tell her story eventually in the interview or write a book or something. But I'm glad that young lady home, man. She had no business being locked up for that long, putting in one of them crazy-ass prisons. This was some political shit, And I'm surprised that they even allowed that dude to play like that with one eye like that. But like I say, she home. Don't get me wrong. I do believe, it's Marines and soldiers and people who fought for the country who have got captured and ain't come home. I'm pretty sure they not happy. They sitting in them camps like, motherfucking basketball player. I done been in this bitch for about 8 years. Motherfucker ain't fed me nothing. Starving, bones touching stomach, all kind of shit. And we ain't coming home. And she coming home, so I can understand. And I can understand some of the families feeling like that shit not cool. But we glad that Brittney Griner is home. Welcome home, Brittney Griner. Don't take your ass back out there. I don't give a fuck how much Russia say they gonna pay you. Don't bring your ass back out there. Let this be a lesson learned. They don't really care about us, Joe Biden did it. We appreciate that. But do that mean that he really give a fuck about us? I ain't gonna jump into that, but I'm glad she home. I think they did what they had to do. Yeah, it could have been a better deal, but hindsight is hindsight. But I appreciate the love. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep your donations to yourself. It's hard out here. You don't got no time to be giving me your baby money. You feel me? You want to support me, you hit that like button. Bing. When you hit that like button, guess what it do? It make my videos grow and a lot of people be able to see them. I appreciate the love. It's the only truth on the street part.